Good morning, my lovely people. Mobius back again with more chunk by chunk hardcore survival. Lots of words, lots of descriptions. But if you are new, Chunk by Chunk is a mod that we are playing where you have to build the entire world that you are playing on, one chunk at a time, as you can see here. Quite spooky. And I'll show you our map. Look at that. We're doing pretty good, I think, making our little world. We got some offshoots, but as you can see, pretty much everything else is empty void. I say pretty much everything, but I do actually mean everything. Everything else is empty void. Last episode, we were working on clearing out the land on the outer borders of our lighthouse that we are constructing. We did a little bit of a lighthouse building as well. I kind of wish I would have gotten a little further with lighthouse last episode, but it is going to be quite the build. It is quite large. So, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I need to get back inside. Excuse me, sheep. Sheep, get out of the way. Thank you, sheep. Move. Alright. Back inside we are. Anyways, I wish we had gotten more done on the lighthouse, but we do need a ton of blocks for that. So it is going to be a long-term project, which is just fine. And as you can see, this is the area that we cleared out last episode. We still have about, you know, this section here, and then we have to figure out what we're doing with the water. The idea for that right now is that we're just going to end up covering it. It's not enough water to actually save. There is a river there, but we probably won't be adding more to these islands. And if we are, we can do something with that in the future. Because, you know, this world isn't going anywhere, hopefully. We've survived for this long. So, yeah. Oh, also, one more thing about the mods. Every day is actually 5 hours long. 3 days for daylight and 2 hours for nighttime. So giving us 5 hours throughout the day, and then at the end of it, I, you know, push that down to about a 30-minute video. Sometimes less, sometimes more. Right here we have our mob farm. Over here we have our nether portal. And today I actually want to build a bridge, a proper bridge, across that little gap right there. And to begin that, I need to build a tunnel. A not so secret tunnel, but a tunnel all the same. So we're going to start by digging that tunnel right now, and we're probably going to do something like about that big. How's that feel? Pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get that started, and I will be back with you in a little bit. Okay, so we got the tunnel done, but it is currently a thunderstorm, and apparently that means all the mobs can just spawn willy-nilly, so I'm getting some phantoms attacking me, which is not very fun. So I'm actually going to go downstairs and wait for the rain to stop raining, and I'll be back with you after that. I'm just going to go ahead and dig a little bit, and yeah, hopefully the rain goes away. Sooner than later. But to be safe, so we don't die randomly, we'll go downstairs and do some digging. But I shall be back. I shall return. Did I say alright at the beginning of that little statement also? Ugh. I do that every single time, and I don't know why. It is just my little thing that I say, apparently. Okay, so we got the tunnel lined with our tile, with our deep slate tiles. Originally, I was going to come through and do like that every now and then, but I don't actually think this is enough contrast. So I'm curious on, does this have walls? The diorite? The polished diorite specifically? Oh, it doesn't have walls. That is such a bummer. Because I think having some white walls would be pretty cool. Right? And also, I think I'm going to change up some textures. So let's see. We got some other options that are just slightly different. And I think I am going to go with probably this. So I'm going to come through and replace the bottom layer. Man, deep slate takes forever. Even like the tiled one takes forever to cut through. So something like that. We probably won't do it on this very end one, but we'll do it to the other ones. So I'll come through and cut that in right there. And we'll see if that does anything. So I'll be back. I'm going to do that. Okay, so what are we thinking about this? This is kind of nice, right? Some nice variety on the wall. There's this little section right here. I think that looks pretty good, right? We could even extend it up through the ceiling if we wanted to. But I do have to figure out a way to do lighting. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with that just yet. But I like this. I need some feedback, though. Do we like this tunnel, this design? It's dark, but it does have texture differences. I think I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the tunnel this way, and we'll see how we feel about it then. Check out this tunnel. Do you love it? I love it. It looks pretty damn good. I'm fairly happy with this tunnel. The only thing that I am not happy with is that I didn't really leave myself with a way to light it up nicely. What I mean by that is these are even spaced because it's 32 wide, right? And so I did chunks of 4 repeating pattern. And because of that, you can't really place a torch in the middle or something, which is really annoying. I kind of wish there was a middle torch or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool and worthwhile, Mojang. So hey, get on that. So instead, what we are going to do is eventually we're going to have glowstone. I do not have glowstone right now because we have not spent much time in the nether. Why have we not spent much time in the nether? Because the nether is scary and I don't have fire potions or good armor or enchanting or anything like that. So we don't have that right now. But we will eventually have it, and at that time I'm going to replace what I am putting right here with glowstone, or what are those other ones called? They're like lights, but they're in the ocean. Whatever those are. I don't remember. But we don't have access to those either because we don't have an ocean. The things that are in the ocean monuments that you can get from Guardians, scales. Or maybe even like end rods would be cool. But we don't have access to any of that. So instead we are going to put torches right here, and then we're going to put glass at that layer right there. And that'll kind of give us a bit of illumination without a lot of work on our part just yet. But I will replace this. This is not a permanent solution. This is a temporary solution. But for now, it'll have to do. And I'm going to put these here right now and then check our light levels. And then, if they're okay, I'll go get some glass and some ink sacs. So let's break our torches and check our light levels. We should be good. This should be plenty. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful 10s and 9s, 10s and 9s and 11s. Yeah. So we'll pick some glass right here and that'll be perfect. And then the last thing I kind of want to do is I'm going to replace this line with another, what is this called? Deep slate. Another deep slate block. Let's see what we have access to. And let me say one more time. Why don't I? So I'm going to grab some of this. And we are going to grab... What else do we have access to? Which one haven't we used? I think we've used them all now. Except for stone... Yeah, except for the bricks, right? So we'll grab the brickies. And let's see what the... I kind of want to use this as the headers. So we'll put those there. Let me turn these freaking lights off. There. Light levels off. Ah, man. Is that pattern directional? No, it's not. Darn. I really wish that that pattern was directional. But that's okay. Let's see what this looks like. So if we had brick there, does that look fun? Does that look weird? Because I want it to be an edge detail. Let's put this all the way through, and we'll eventually put something in the middle, but I think I want to use diorite or granite for the middle. And then this will just be our border. Let's put that there. And run this across. Do we like how this looks? Yeah, it looks fine. It's like whatever. Another option is that we actually do this in stairs instead of full blocks. So let's actually make the stair version of this. And we'll run it on this side to see if it feels better or worse. I do want to keep it at this level, but it's nice to have that like broken up section thing going on. And we could also, instead of just having this here, we can also add it there and then do this here. That is also an option. Oop, that's the wrong one. Let's see how we feel about this. Let's just put these first. Faffin. I kind of wish we had more block, like chiseled stuff. Because the bricks and tiles are fine. I just kind of want something a little different. How do we feel about that? I feel like that feels better. Unfortunately. Or fortunately. Whatever one. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with this side. I'm not 100% sold on the chiseled deep slate though. So that might still be replaced. I don't think we have anything else to really replace it with. Except for full bricks, which might be an option as well. Let me grab some of these and see what that looks like. Because if we do have full bricks, why not use them? Let's see if this looks better. God, it's pretty close to exactly feeling the same, I'll be honest. That's a tough call. Maybe we should add some tree kind of stuff. Because we have birch, but we don't have any dark woods. Because it's kind of hard to find some dark wood. Who would have guessed? Also, our inventory is getting a little crazy, so let's go drop that off while we go see what other blocks that we have. Coal would be a cool option, but that would be very expensive. Let me just break my legs. Alright, let's drop off this cobble that we don't need. And let's see. I don't think we have... The thing is, like, it would be an easy choice if we had access to every single block in the game, right? But we don't have access to every block in the game just yet. Things are a little rarer than they are typically. And I don't think I have enough coal to make enough blocks. Alright, I'm gonna leave... I think I'm gonna go with just a deep slate tile and the deep slate brick stairs. And if you guys have better ideas or suggestions, please leave them in the description. Not description, the comments. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, please, leave comments. Let me know what you think and feel about things. We'll eventually make actual entrances to the lighthouse, but that is not today. So let's put these here and here and here. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. So I'm going to switch all this out, and we should be pretty close to done with this. We just need the polished diorite. and then we'll be done. And I think I have enough polished diorite to maybe finish it. So yeah, I'll see you in a little second. We have done it! The tunnel is done, and it is beautiful. Eventually, I will want to do something to match the outside to the inside, or transition it a little better. Like right now, it's not a very good transition. But we aren't going to work on that today. I actually want to talk about what we're supposed to be doing. We were going to actually build a bridge today, and I kind of got sidetracked by the tunnel. Oops. Oops. So, yes, this bridge, it's going to span 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 5.5 chunks. No, wait. That doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 full chunks. 6 full chunks, which is 16 times 6. And what I actually want to do is I'm hoping that the very bottom of the world and that distance is somewhat similar, or the bottom of the world is less, or I'm sorry, greater than the distance to that island, which I actually do think is the case. I don't remember what world height is, but I think it's like -56 down there. 16 times, what was it, 6? So 32, 64, 128 is 8. So yeah, I think it'll land, you know, 96, I think, whatever. I don't know. I definitely did that math wrong. Don't listen to me. But something like that, because I actually want to make a giant arch bridge. Arch. That's the word I'm looking for. I want to make a giant arch bridge that spans this entire distance. Ooh, that looks crazy. Oh! I didn't even know that was there. And that looks like a dungeon. Yeah, that looks like mossy cobblestone. Look, it's a dungeon in Deep Slate. That's fun. But yeah, we gotta utilize that. We gotta make a farm out of that eventually. But yeah. So that is the plan though. So we are going to do some math and actually find out how. I forgot you guys are all one hit. Yeah, figure out how to actually. Hey, stop jumping. Yeah, figure out what the radius needs to be in the diameter. That's definitely longer, right? So we'll probably stop like right about. Let's look at a 45-degree angle. Ooh, that's actually pretty low. So we're probably looking at like starting from right there, going all the way up and coming back down, or something like that. But yeah, I hope I'm showing you in free cam right now, if I remember to do that, what I'm actually thinking. We don't know though. But to do all of that, I am going to get a bit of a helper app open. Haha, can't get to me. Yeah, this thing works pretty good. Look at that little idiot. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get started on that though. Basically, we have to figure out how far down we need to go, and then I will do that. The distance down I need to go is actually the same distance of this bridge, and then I'll start building a circle, or a half circle, to kind of, you know, hold up the bridge. And then we'll work on the top of the bridge. Hopefully that makes sense. It'll make sense. If it doesn't make sense right now, it'll make sense in a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some materials and get my thing open, and I will start on that because it will be impossible for me to do while talking to you all. So you'll just have to take my word for it, and maybe I'll do a time lapse to actually show my progress on it, and it'll look cool, or it'll look like shit. Hopefully the first one though. Okay, I'll be back as I break my legs. Alright, I'm back from my break, and I have made decisions on how we are going to make this bridge. And I do want to get started on it, and hopefully it won't take too long. But, as we can see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chunks, long, wide? No, long, that's the word. It is definitely long. And that is equal to 96 blocks. So, to span 96 blocks, we need a half circle that goes 48 blocks down. So we are going to start with that. And I want to go one extra block down here so that the floor is here being suspended by the ring. So I'm going to go 48, I said? Yep, I'm going to go 48 blocks down and start building our half circle. So yeah, I shall do that, and I'll be back with you in a little bit once I get started and, I don't know, work out a little bit, and I'll be back with you. Alright, so we are 48 blocks down, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with our half circle, and we are using deep slate tile because I think it looks the best, and it's one of my favorite blocks. And I will be back with you. I'm going to do it probably 4 wide, and if it needs to go a little bit more, then we'll do it a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to get started though. Alright, so we got half of it done. I can't see it, but you guys can see it because I'm probably using my little free cam thingy. What is it called? I don't know what it's called. Replay! Yep, that's what I'm using. So yeah, you're probably seeing it on replay right now. I am going to finish the other half now. To finish the other half, I do have to go onto that side and dig down and start from over there to meet up from the middle, because that would be the least annoying way to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have to take out this so I can finish this like center section, but then I will go ahead and get the other side done real quick, hopefully. How much time do I have of sunlight? Okay, so it still looks like midday, so we probably have at least an hour. Hopefully we have a little bit more. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go do that real fast, and I'll be back with you again. So we got the semi or half circle done. I still can't see it, but I am excited to see it on the replay recording that you guys are probably looking at right now. I think it came out pretty good though, right? We made it to the actual middle, and so I didn't fuck anything up, which is nice. I do kind of want to make it wider though, so I need to go grab some more deep slate. So I'm going to do that and make it a bit wider, and I'll see you in a second after it's a little wider. I think I'm going to make it probably 2 or 3, or yeah, probably 2 wide. 2 wider. 2 wider. 3 wider. 2. I'm probably going to make it about 4 wider so that we can have the tunnel fully encompassed. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm going to remember to cut that and make it sound a little better. I swear, I have been struggling to just talk normal while recording recently. And I don't really know why. I feel like it's getting worse. I should be getting better at recording because I do it more often. But, oh well. Okay, I lied. I don't have more deep slate. So, I actually need to go dig to get some more deep slate. Lucky me. But I still have some daylight, so before we do that, I think I'm going to actually work on clearing some of this area out. And then we'll probably have to finish the bridge tomorrow, because I don't have the materials today. So yeah, I'm going to work on this and this area until we have run out of the time, and then over the night I'll get some more deep slate. Sound good? Alrighty. Holy shit. Okay. So I don't actually think it's night. I think it's just because it's a thunderstorm. But we got mobs spawning aplenty. So I am going to go inside. We were so close to finishing it. I think this is the last little chunk that we need for our perimeter outside of the river area, which has to be filled in rather than being cut out. But I'll run the perimeter real quick just to show you. Oh man. Maybe I won't. Let's try to get past this guy. Also, freaking Endermen keep fucking up my area. Look at this. This is all Enderman blocks, assholes. Yeah, look at this. Ugh. Stupid Enderman. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, it is pretty much done. And we just need this area right here taken care of. So this will probably be a tomorrow issue, along with the rest of the bridge. But I'm going to go downstairs and work on getting some deep slate. And then once I get into a safe area, I will show you the map as well. Just give me a second. Make sure there's no mobs around me. Sweet. And yeah, so this is, we got all of this done up into this spot right here. That's the last spot that we have to do. And I'm going to be burning down these bigger trees because that shit's annoying. And there are trees right here that I need to burn down as well. And then we just need this big section right here, which is filling it in rather than cutting it away. So yeah, we are so close to being done though with that perimeter. Go us. And also, while we are underground digging, I am going to do my best to try to find the andesite and granite that we will be needing. But we'll be digging in deep slate, so sadly, we probably won't be getting a lot. Oh. But if you have liked today's episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that cool stuff for me. And I will see you in a little bit after I've done some digging. And we are back at nearly the surface. Not always. You know, we're still in our little basement. But I wanted to bring you back and show you what we have done. First off, we got this much cobbled deep slate. Deep slate takes forever to mine. So this took like an hour, which was not very fun. Then I spent like another hour up here, clearing out these walls, pushing them that way and that way. And then organizing our chest because it was getting a little crazy over here with just chucking everything in a handful of chests. Here is our basic junk chest, so once we get enough materials that are in here that actually deserve their own chest, they'll get their own chest. And then we just have like basic materials laid out like so. That one's empty. And woods. And valuables. And nothing yet because those are just furnaces. Plants and tools? I don't know, we're still working on it. This isn't our official storage room or anything, so we just got it a little bit more organized. Our poor, sad, little unusable enchanting table over there. And what else did I do? I think that's pretty much it. So let's look at this map, because we are actually pretty close to clearing out this area. You know, we basically broke out in that side. We just have this tiny little bit right there. Then we will break out into this area as well. We already kind of started to right there. And yeah, so eventually we'll have to deal with that. Because of that, I was actually thinking that we will probably flatten and fill this area entirely to match up with what's above us, right? Because I would rather have this basement go all the way to the end than have a river. We'll have other chances to have rivers, so yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Just a little bit of unnatural terrain, which is fine with me, and I assume it's fine with you as well. But I think that pretty much covers everything that we have done today. Let's go check up on the surface. It is officially not day 12 just yet, but it will be in any second now. Ooh, I gotta bring these downstairs too, so I'll probably do that before the start of next episode. But I will say that this is the end of this episode, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed myself. And like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and I will see you next time in our Chunk by Chunk world. Alrighty, bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.